Make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below. Hey Reka, how you doing, girl? You know, comment down below something positive. But this is the beginning of part 1. I also have a part 2, but this is the beginning of part 1. Part 1, I went through the whole steps on how I revamped my wig, how I made this wig, how I did everything you will see in this clips. Well, you will see in the next clips of the video. I took you along. I think I took you out along with me as I went to the beauty supply stores and stuff like that. I'm really not for sure. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I got that footage. But this is the beginning of part 1. Make sure y'all like this video, like I said once before. Turn y'all post notification bell on so y'all know every time I drop a video. And let me know if y'all want more videos like this, because I always be doing my hair a whole lot. I really don't go nowhere. I really don't like people doing my hair because I like everything a certain way. But yeah, stay tuned, get right into the video. Hey y'all, so I look a hot mess still, but I just got back home. I'm about to show y'all exactly how I revamped this frontal. I have the frontal already. It's ready, it's in the sink. I forgot to turn on the camera, so now I'm about to show y'all. There's gonna be a voiceover after this because yeah, I'm gonna do a voiceover so y'all can get every detail of what I'm doing. But I will show y'all. Some of it's not gonna be a voiceover, so hey guys, so at this point right here, I got this lace frontal. It's a SD, I think 13 by 16. But right here, I am just rinsing the lace out, making it super duper wet. Alright, right here, I'm just picking the loose glue out. Once it starts getting super wet, it will be so easy to just peel your glue off. This is what I normally do, but sometimes I boil it in the hot water as well on the eye. But this was something super duper quick. It was last minute. Right here, as you can see, I'm just pulling the loose glue out of the lace. Once it gets super wet, it will be so much easier to pull your glue out. I don't have no shampoo, no conditioner, nothing on it yet. So just continue to watch, and I'm going to speed it up just a little bit so y'all can get the concept. As y'all can see, I am going in with the Pantene conditioner. I am going to start with the conditioner because I still have a little excess glue, and I want to just make sure that it's all out, because when I was cleaning my glue out, my lace, and this is what happened to y'all, sometimes the glue will get on your hair. So go in with a conditioner before you go in with a shampoo. You would thank me later. Alright, right here, I am going in with some warm water. I still have a little conditioner on my lace, but not that much. But I am just going in and peeling the last excess of the glue out of my lace. Oh my gosh, y'all, do y'all see how good my frontal look? It looks so clean, and it's just only the conditioner part. I'm really fatigued about my frontals. As you can see, it's no glue left. I just love to make sure that I get all of the glue out, because it makes so much sense after you get done laying your frontal. You don't want no extra glue. And you see, I just keep washing it out. Just keep washing it out. You got to make sure everything is out. Make sure it's super duper clean. Alright y'all, so after I made sure all of the lace glue was out, I went in and got my shampoo. Pantene, yes, I know the whole routine is backwards, but it's going to make sense. It's going to make sense. It's going to make sense. Just continue to watching. Right here, I'm just making sure I put enough shampoo. You don't have to put a whole lot because it's already clean from when you was conditioning it. Then you just start going in with some warm water again and just cleaning the lace up real good. Alright, now I am going in and just cleaning up the frontal from when I plucked it last time. If you would like a video about just strictly on how to pluck the proper way, let me know in the comments down below. Sorry, y'all. I really thought I was recording the whole time to show you the steps on how I end up getting it so soapy. But right now, I am going in with some Pantene shampoo, and I had filled my sink up with nothing but warm water, and I just kept dipping in there, and taking it out. Y'all see, so the hair won't get so like tangled up. But even though the hair is not gonna get tangled up, it's just to keep the hair from being everywhere. Cause I really hate when the hair is all over the place. And right now, I'm holding it by. I got a little scrunchie at the top. That's how I'm keeping all the bundles together. And you see, I'm just going in and just dipping the hair and taking it out, dipping the hair and taking it out. Alright, this particular part right here, this where you can take a small break. I had put a whole lot of warm water in the sink and I had stopped it up. This is the soap suds from the shampoo that I had used. So I'm going to let it sit in here for 5 minutes and I will be right back. I put a little conditioner in it as well. Alright, so after I came back from waiting 5 minutes from letting the hair just sit and soak, right, I don't know what happened to my water, but I am just going to just rinse the hair out at this point. Just make sure all the conditioner and stuff out. I came in with a comb. It's another method that I like to use. I really like to boil my hair in a water with like on a pot on the stove. But if you want that video, let me know down below. I will give y'all that content as well. Right now, I'm just going to comb through the hair. I don't know where the little strings of hair come from, but I'm just combing through the hair. The hair is so silky soft, y'all. See how it just goes straight through. Right now, I see that I have like a little bit. You see, I made a mistake and did something. I don't know. I feel like that the hair was coming loose, so that's where the strings of hair was coming from. So I went in with some conditioner. Pantene, is that conditioner? I think that is conditioner. I'm so sorry. I really can't. But I went in with some conditioner. I'm sorry that you won't be able to see it, but I went in and just went through it again. Make sure I got it like super duper conditioned, super duper moisturized, because it's very important to have some silky shine moisturized hair. Alright guys, so right here, this is the same method I had used on the first bundle. I'm doing bundles one by one. Right here, I'm just combing it through with a wide tooth comb. It's very important to use a wide tooth comb. I'm going to speed up the video at this point so y'all can see step by step, that y'all didn't get to see in the last clips. Alright, here goes the fun part. Right now, I am using a dome head. It is a size 22. I am also using a mesh wig cap. It is extra stretchy. It's very recommended. This head cap fit all head types. I meant this wig cap fit all head types. Sorry. Right now, I'm going to push it on the head some type of way. I don't know why the head keep moving, but we're going to get through it. I'm just fitting to the head. Right now, I'm going to go in with my scissors and I'm just going to cut all the excess lace off and stuff I don't need. Well, it's not even particular lace, it's strings. Alright guys, right here, this is a very important part. Please pay attention. Oh my god, do y'all see that lace? It's super clean, no glue added at all. Right now, I'm about to lay this frontal flat. This is very, very important. You do not want to have no Humpty Dumpty frontal. So right now, I am just preparing. Alright guys, after I found my guideline, now I'm about to go in with some T-pins. I had got them in my local beauty supply store. You can use T-pins or you can use safety pins. You can use whatever you have to use in order to get this frontal to lay flat. But the T-pins, I think they like $2. You get a whole pack on, like 100 in a pack. I'm not for sure. I really cannot remember. I'm so sorry about that. But right now, I am going in with the T-pins and just about to lay it flat. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure that it's just right on the tip. You have to bring it down from the wig cap just like 2 notches, just so it can give the development that it need to be gave, and make sure that you have enough room in your lace. Now I'm going to just stick the T-pin in. Super easy. It's not going to rip your lace. As you can see, the frontal looks so good. This part right here is super important. After you get done dealing with the middle of the lace, go on each side one by one and tack T-pins in it. You have to make sure that it's giving a W shape. If it's not giving a W shape, you have to start over. Make sure that you get a W shape, pretty please. If you don't, it's going to look humpty after you get done and you put it on your head and get ready to install it. Sometimes with dealing with old frontal, sometimes you have to start on each end, but when you're dealing with a new frontal, please start in the middle of the lace. But right now I'm just continuing to put them on both sides, and you see how it's just laying straight flat. This is how you're gonna get the flattest frontal. This is what I mean when it has to come out as a W. It looked like an M upside down W. Right now, I'm about to just pull the hair back and just start pulling the frontal towards me. That's how it's going to lay very flat. Everything is going to make sense at the end. I understand it probably be a little confusing if this your first time, but just take your time. Sometimes it take me at least 20 minutes just to get my frontals to lay how I want to. So take your time. Right here, I am going to pull it a little more towards you guys so y'all can see how flat the frontal is laying in the back. Please do not have no humps in the back of your frontal. Take your time. You probably get a little frustrated, but take your time. This is a very important part. Like when it comes to frontals, it's very important to take your time, or you're going to have a hump. You're going to have like parts, but you know how you part your frontal, but it's going to be like humps. So please take your time right here. And right now I'm just going to continue to put the T-pins in so I can make sure that it's going to continue to lay flat. This is how it should be looking once you get done putting the T-pins around the frontal. You see how flat it is? Yes, I can move because it's not sewed down yet. But this is how it should look. Right here, I put some wig cap pins in the back. I said wig cap pins. I mean some T-pins in the back just to give it more room once I get done cutting it and, you know, sewing it, since I'm sewing it by hand and not by the sewing machine. Alright, this part right here, you have to start on both sides. Right now, I'm using needle and thread. You can find it at your local beauty supply store for like $1 a piece. Right now, I'm going in and just making sure both sides are very tight. I'm starting out with this side, and I'm going to use another needle and thread for the other side, just so it can help. This right here helps with the humps too. A lot of people don't tell y'all. I'm giving y'all all the free game. This help with the humps. It stop all them humps at the end of your frontal. Sometimes you can get humps by the ear, and then you have to cut all that off. If you just lay it flat, the whole frontal going to be flat. This is how I look after I got done sewing it down. You see how the needle and thread end up connected together because I did it one side at a time. You see how tight it is? It's not moving at all. This is a very important, easy step. So right now I'm about to cut the needle and thread. You see, I just cut it, boom, and it looks so nice. Like, look how flat it's laying. It's no humps. Alright guys, so I am going to go in with my first bundle. Yes, they are still wet from when we had washed them, but that is totally fine. As you sewing, it is going to dry on its own. No, it is not going to mess up your wefts. You can dry, you can sew it while it's wet. It's perfectly fine, y'all. So right now I'm just spreading the hair out. Yes, I cut my bundles. Just how I get my flat method. You have to cut your bundles. If you don't want your bundles cut, there is going to be very, very bucky in the back. That goes for any frontal or closure hairstyle you ever get. And yes, honey, my hair do not shed. Okay, so I am going in with my first track. So right now I am about to just adjust it. Sorry y'all. But right now I am about to just adjust it, get it where it needs to be. I am going to use some T-pins to get it to lay flat. This is right here. I just like to put a track at the back right there. You really don't have to. It's your preference. You can go on ahead and start up. Right now, I'm using 3 bundles, so I'm able to. Some people use 2 bundles only, what they do they frontal units with. But I am using 3 bundles so I can get really, really full. If you do want to put the track at the back, this is how it should look. Right at the back, very, very flat, not bucky at all. Alright, so now I'm about to start perfecting the wig. Sometimes they happen right there. The little slip that just happened is totally fine. Just take your time. And you see, I just went back in and just redid it just like that. Alright, so right here, I just went ahead and started just laying the wig flat, getting the wig how I like it. Very, very flat. That's my biggest critique is making sure it's flat. You see how everything just lining up with each other? That is very important. Please continue to be very, very patient when you're doing these wigs because you don't want to rush it. But I am completely done with the wig. Right now, I just got done combing the hair out, and now I'm about to get ready and start flattering it. I am super, super sorry that I did not do a video on me doing the whole wig. I just feel like the video was going to be super long. But if y'all want a video of me making a wig, just let me know down below. I will give it to y'all. But right now, I was really just trying to focus on how to lay a frontal properly. So here we go. Oh my god, look how gorgeous this hair is after a good flatter. I just flatter in the back so it won't be so hard for me when it's time to install it. All I have to do is just flatter in the front. Hey y'all, hey, I'm so sorry. I do not know what happened to my footage for the end of my intro. Oh my god, I do not know what happened, but I hope y'all got a clear understanding on how to perfect y'all own frontal and bring y'all own frontal back to life, because we saving money and doing our own hair all 2021. But make sure y'all like this video, subscribe to my channel, comment down below on butterflies, and I will have part 2 up sooner than y'all think. Have a good day.